While drugs flow in through the US's borders from Mexico, another contraband is leaving, and in huge numbers. Guns. In fact, 80% of all guns seized in Mexico are traced back to the United States. In response to the elaborate methods of detection used by the US's Customs and Border Protection, gun traffickers are developing new and ingenious schemes. One method used by many smugglers is a Houdini act. Crossing the border with gun-laden vehicles right under the nose of the law. To succeed, they use techniques straight from a Bond film.
This is not something that's advertised in the yellow pages.
We've gained exclusive access inside a covert garage that specializes in converting everyday cars and trucks into contraband vehicles with highly illegal cargoes.
And the weapon would fit right in.
The job at hand is for a gun smuggler who wants to conceal weapons when trafficking them from one state to another. The client wants 3 motorized hidden compartments, known as traps, big enough to hold 2 automatic handguns and 1 pump-action shotgun. The engineer places the first trap under the steering wheel.
Then the compartment will be right behind this piece, and then it'll just pull right back.
The second trap is in the console just between the 2 front seats and behind the handbrake.
What we're going to do is split this in 2, and we're going to have this part raise up. And this way we're going to have some space about 4 inches in here.
The third trap is the largest and most difficult to build, designed to conceal the shotgun beneath the rear seat.
We're going to be cutting this part out flat, and we're going to have a compartment approximately this size, and the seat will flip up first.
It'll be done on screw linear actuators on a series of switches.
Screw linear actuators are small motor-driven tubes. They can move in or out, up or down. These allow the client automated access to the secret compartments.
This is where the seat is, above the gas tank. So we'll have one actuator on each side with a metal frame around it to lift the entire front of the seat.
This here is the seat. As you can see, we've hollowed it out to form a hiding spot for the shotgun, which will fit right in here.
The final step is for the engineer to decide on the type of switch that will activate the traps and where to place it.
It could be 2 switches or 1 switch.
The trap triggers can also be a keychain remote, using the vehicle's existing standard buttons, pressing them in a secret order.
It's almost like a car safe with different combinations to trigger them.
For this client, the switches will be under the driver's seat.
The first switch, which could be operated with the right hand, will drop this down. So with my left hand, I can reach for a weapon or anything else. By operating another switch, another compartment in the center console will come up and reveal whatever was hidden there. Makes a very nice seal. It aligns up perfectly. Now, last is the seat back here. You can store a weapon, such as a shotgun. It can support over 400 pounds. It's set up to be totally undetected.
At the end of the installation, the trap builder admits the demand is rising for his underground trade.
It's increased. You're doing, 1 or 2 a month. I'm not here to question what their motives are. As long as they pay me, give me the money, that's all I want.
The world of illegal gun smugglers and weapons dealers is a dark and dangerous place. Our cameras were granted unprecedented access to a street-level gun deal conducted by an illegal gun trafficker. There were no undercover agents or police officers present during the filming of this transaction.
Right now, I'm looking for some heat, which is a strap, a gun. Because I have a felony, I cannot go to a gun store. They run a background check, and with the stuff that I have on my jacket, they wouldn't allow me to have a gun.
Unknown and potential dangers are inherent in illegal transactions. The police constantly patrol these neighborhoods in an effort to arrest these dealers.
If a person wants to buy a gun to protect themselves in their house and protect their loved ones, I would definitely buy a gun at a gun store. But if you're gonna go and use it on a person that's no good or has done you wrong or whatever, of course, you're gonna have to get a street gun.
At an undisclosed location somewhere in Los Angeles, an illegal gun dealer, who we'll call Carlos, waits for his next customer. There are no signs, no addresses. You just have to know where to find him.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What you got for me? You got some heat?
What you looking for today, man?
Show me what you got, man. I gotta see what I could afford.
Well, I got a couple little toys right here I could show you. Got a little 38 right here.
How much does that one go for?
I'll let it go for 300. I got a 25 Beretta.
How much does that one go for?
Let that one go for like 250, 300.
And the other one?
I got a 380 right here. Give you that one for, give me 400 for that one.
Carlos is basically a one-stop shop for illegal guns.
That's gonna get them off you, I tell you that.
You got anything else?
Yeah, I got a little specialty items you wanna look at.
Specialty items? All right, that's what we're talking about. That's good heat right there.
I got a little bigger stuff. You wanna get a little more high power. You know, you wanna get into a war with somebody, this is the one you do it with. You never know what you're looking for, man.
The AR-15 is a semi-automatic assault rifle that's capable of firing hundreds of rounds a minute.
I might be interested in this one, though. Up close and personal. I need something like that. Something that fit right in my pocket.
Whatever you want to do, man. That one's perfect. You put that in your pocket, you can't even see nothing. Nobody even know you got it.
I think I'm gonna get this right here.
But the illegal gun trade isn't just confined to the US. Mexican drug cartels' appetite for weapons, along with their endless supply of money, has put the US border town of Laredo, Texas, at the center of the gun smuggling trade. It's estimated that more than 100,000 illegal weapons cross the border undetected every year, and many pass through the streets of Laredo. In 2010, ATF agents were notified that several Mexicans had been seeking to buy some military-grade weapons.
Specifically, machine guns and grenades to be taken to Mexico for the cartels over there. So that's how these guys got on our radar.
These are assault-type weapons. They're not going hunting with these. These are used to fight a war.
The ATF set up an undercover field operation to respond to this request.
The first undercover ATF agent had already established contact with them. He was acting as the middleman at this time, whereas my role was the actual purchaser.
The Mexicans wanted to buy a deadly arsenal, including 30 hand grenades and 4 machine guns.
Keep in mind that these guys have an infinite amount of money that they use every day to arm themselves. They're cartels, and they're there to terrorize, and they're terrorized by using these firearms and these grenades.
Approximately 1:53 p.m., getting ready to do UC deal for the sale of machine guns and grenades.
After 3 months of negotiations, 2 different cameras were set up to record the weapons sale.
We're operating in a place that's enclosed. We have complete control over it.
They've now approached the car, and we're showing them weapons and that they do function as full auto machine guns. We're also showing them the information on the grenades and that they are indeed grenades. At this time, negotiations are continuing. We want to verify that these weapons are indeed going across to Mexico. I'm explaining how the weapons work.
Tell them that there's 2 safeties. Mira, este aquí.
Yeah.
Entonces este pen.
The buyers were impressed by the high quality of the weapons and pushed for more business.
Tell them, bro, I can get more off the face, but I just, you know.
They were already placing orders for asking if we could provide an additional 200 hand grenades the following week, and continued to say that they would buy everything that we had. So they went back to their car where they retrieved the amount of money and brought it back to us.
Once we get the money, I count the money, make sure I'm getting the money that I need, then that's when we let them walk away with the firearms.
Be careful, bro.
The ATF had no intention of letting the guns and grenades enter Mexico.
We're not letting those weapons go anywhere. You'll see them move to the car. They pick up the bags of the machine guns and the grenades, and they start to move off to their car. As soon as they pick up those weapons, that's when we execute arrests for those individuals.